The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. We back with a brand new rundown episode. I'm your boy, ys.young Spazz. That's right, the voice of the indie artist, letting you guys know, ladies and gentlemen and kids of all ages, who's hot and who's not, who's upcoming, who's doing their thing in the West Coast, the East Coast, down south, and up north. Also, any country, shout out to Paris doing their thing. Now, like I said, this is the rundown episode where we recap on last week's top 3 videos, bring to you guys 2 new videos. So let's get into this recap. Let's go. Charged up, top 10. Hey, you already know what it is. I'm your boy, ys.young Spazz. That's right, the voice of the indie artist, man. And this is Charged Up Top 10, the rundown episode, like I said. Now, let's get straight into this recap. We about to talk about the last week's top 3 videos, because you know they were fire. Listen, coming from all over right now, holding it down, the number 3 spot contender, taking no names, is my bro Ray Magoo. We're always up. Listen, doing this thing, coming straight from Brockton, Mass, holding it down for the whole Massachusetts, all right? Ray Magoo, Dead Eye Records own, shutting it down, doing his goddamn thing. Now, you need to follow that man at all his social medias, because his music popping and they doing some things. I also know, let y'all in right now, they doing something with Styles P, shutting it down. Dead Eye Records, that's right, they're going to be opening up for Styles P, doing their thing. Shout out to Ray Magoo, always shutting it down, taking no names, and that's how you got to be in this independent world right now, doing your own thing. Ray Magoo at number 3, shutting it down. Now, New York City, stand up. Stand up, all right? That's right, my bro coming in at the number 2 spot. Sky Soprano, nobody. Taking no names, doing this goddamn thing for New York City. Stand up, all right? Shutting it down. Sky Soprano, big up to you, my mans. Doing your thing with arts and rhymes, shutting it down. Now listen, if you want to catch Sky Soprano, that's right, you need to follow him at all his social medias. He's shutting it down. This video right here was tough. He had the you know what I mean, ski mask and all, like, ain't nobody shutting it down. Listen, the man got some bars right there. I'm a big fan of you, Sky Soprano, holding it down for the city. Now, scoot over, all right? Because this New York City too, but Harlem World, stand up, all right? Because we in our own little world out there in Harlem. My bro Farrakhan coming in at the number 1 spot with Mercy. Now this video right here, fire, straight fire, doing this thing. Listen, we've had videos from Farrakhan before, but this man just let you guys know right now. In 2019, he stepped it up a notch. He's doing his thing. He's shutting it down, and he's coming hard in the independent music world, and he's representing NYC, Harlem World. Stand up, all right? Stand up. Harlem World, you guys got some great independent artists out there. Shout out to the whole New York City, man, doing your thing. Listen, SNS, you need to check this man out right here. He fire now, all right? Today's show was brought to you by and sponsored by Dead Eye Records, LLC. You need to hit them up. They booking for studio, they booking for shows, they doing anything. If you're an independent artist out there, one of the best independent record labels right now, Dead Eye Records. Let's go now. Let's get into this Trill, Will, No, Trust, brand new on the countdown, Charged Up Top 10. Let's go.
Swear you can can't trust a soul. Back against the wall in these streets all alone. Tell me, where did you go? Had to find out on my own that I'll ride for my nigga, would've died for my nigga. What happened to you? Oh, what happened to you? Cause I'll ride for my nigga, would've died for my nigga. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, what happened to you? What happened to you?
Since I came out the box, had haters trying to block, and boppers trying to bop. Word to the homie Mims, this is why I'm hot. Supreme on the sofa, supreme on the toaster. Burn the bridge, trilly, supreme roller coaster. Used to kick it off a lot, escort you off the block. Cause your word in this honor, make it simmer Benny Hunter. And you still all brand with your Fendi in designer. Too busy selling tails, ATL to Carolina. You thought you had me figured out, you thought I was a minor. In the league with the major MLB for the playoffs. Grand Slam, World Series, got a bat. Tryna ball, that's a fact. I was born with a ball, that's a Spazz and attached by Richie up in Paris. And then visit to my parents with the tickets that's attached. Paris, ISIS, see it on my iris, reflecting on my eyelids.
Swear you can't trust a soul. Back against the wall in these streets all alone. Tell me, where did you go? Had to find out on my own that I'll ride for my nigga, would've died for my nigga. What happened to you? Oh, what happened to you? Cause I'll ride for my nigga, would've died for my nigga. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, what happened to you? What happened to you?
Send a picture to my parents with the tickets that's attached. Symbolize you a trip, big trip, need a passport. Mommy glad to see me, put the panties on the dashboard. Stunt, baby, big trill and you ask for it. More film than less, you got to ask for it. But I see you like to argue, that's ass too. Concentration to the count like Hitler. Bet on me to win, can't wait on the winner. I got a lot of heat, but I can't wait on winter. Trill square on 90, that's 9 though. Virgo in the Pisces is my flow. Seen them turn the OGs into winos. I can slip a triple crossing with my nose. Jitsu, flew in from Japan. Like the way I did it, so I did it for the gram. Investors don't pursue me, so I did it for the
you
plan.
Can't trust a soul. Back against the wall in these streets all alone. Tell me, where did you go? Had to find out on my own that I'll ride for my nigga, would've died for my nigga. What happened to you? Oh, what happened to you? Cause I'll ride for my nigga, would've died for my nigga. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, what happened to you? What happened to you?
And like I said, man, the best of the best. Echelon Media Group in the house, send it down. My man Benny's going on.
Sir, what's going on?
Sean, Ryan, what's popping? You guys, good brothers. Thank you guys for coming down here now. We ecstatic. We want to know where this started from. Like, where did y'all start this whole Echelon Media Group? How they come along? The girls is popping. You guys are throwing events. Like, what's going on? How did it start?
That's how it all started, man. So it actually started back in the day. They used to work. They used to do a lot of events. I did the music scene. Actually, me and Ryan connected around like 2010, 2011. And we just kept, from there, we made a lot of moves. We decided to connect and make this Echelon Media Group and bring us, because we all connected our own ways and we have a powerhouse movement. So we decided to sit here, connect our ways and push on from there. But the main thing is we're trying to sit here with all the talent that's out there and pretty much put people out there and help people, help the community. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot more than just the nightlife.
Just the nightlife.
Yes, sir.
Everything that stands for something else than just the nightlife. So like Ryan, where did like the whole entertainment like start for you as a kid? Like where did you get mesmerized with like doing this stuff? Like
That's a great question. For the most part, like I've always been drawn to music. Like, I have cousins that are performers. My father used to hang around with Bob Marley when I was young, like all of that stuff, man. But long story short, for the most part, like I'm hearing all of these stories growing up about him doing his thing. So now it's like I'm mesmerized by this. So as I grew up now doing the party scene, I'm going out to the clubs. I'm like 15 years old in the club though, hanging out with grown people like, hey, I'm out here. But for the most part, it's like I got mesmerized, I enjoyed it, and then it started from me wanting to be a performer to me actually wanting to be behind the scenes. And a very good friend of mine named Fred Robinson, aka Freddie Streets, from
shout out
famous,
Fred, shout out
yeah,
Fred.
Big Fred, you know, rest in peace. He actually groomed me with a lot of the booking of artists and the booking of venues and putting shows together. So it went from me wanting to be in music
Be in the light.
to me actually wanting to be
Providing
behind
the light.
scenes. Yeah, exactly. To providing the light for
Providing
people.
the light.
Exactly.
Which you know, I've seen you guys. I've been at the event when we did the Tory Lanez thing, and I seen how much work it actually is behind the scenes, opposed from just an artist getting on stage, laying down a couple bars, and just doing their thing, catering the crowd. You guys got to cater everywhere. You know what I mean? The promotion, the team, everybody, the place where you guys are throwing the event at. And like Sean, we know Sean for years, always doing this thing. So like where did you like come in here? Like around what year? Around what era?
Man,
You
I
guys
think me
link
and
up
Ryan
back?
met around the same time we all did that Mano show, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
the
when
Mano,
we
yeah.
all
Mano,
worked
boom.
together
Yeah.
in that one event. That was at one time, but I'd say-
2011 right
Yeah,
there.
2010. I think me and Ryan started working together in 2010.
Yeah.
I think around there,
Yeah,
2009,
roughly,
when
yeah.
we're doing 87.9 The Beat.
Yeah.
Because he would come in and we do the tickets, give away the tickets, and then we would drive people to Worcester and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's, I want to say that's when it probably started, right?
Definitely. Back then, we have a lot of history
There's
here.
a lot of
you know,
history, man.
it started off as business partners and now it's family, you know? So it's like, you know, I want to hear how the kids are doing. I want to hear all of that. If we throwing barbecues, come on out, you know?
That's the way it should be, especially now with the whole entertainment game, how it is, you know, it's always crooks and people being shamed and stuff like that. But if you guys hold it together like you guys are doing right now, you guys about to take over, you know what I mean? It's the takeover.
Yo, it's funny that you mentioned that. Like, there's so much stuff, so much behind the scenes, things that take place, little sneaky, underhanded stuff that venue owners do, sub promoters that you'll hire, they'll try to run off with your money and stuff like that. Like, all types of crazy stuff that you got to be aware of. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I'm surrounded by good people. You know, so that's really what it comes down to. So you don't have to worry about all of the headache that comes along with it.
That's always a blessing. So now, big important question. How do y'all pick y'all girls? Like, how do y'all get the girls? How'd y'all pick the girls? We gotta know. I'm pretty sure some girls out there that want to join the team, but they gotta get their mind right. You know what I mean? They gotta be focused
I'm
on
out
the
of this
business.
equation.
They gotta be focused on the business. Can't be too much about the guys and just try to get out there too much.
Truth be told, man, like, me personally, I don't like being hands-on with the women because it's like, sometimes the conversations get awkward. If you want someone to work with you, you can't really be, hey girl, you know what I mean? That's not how that works. But we actually had a great person handling all of that. Benny initially took care of a lot of the recruitment, but then it also turned into Emily reaching out from a standpoint with another woman to reach out to them so they know that it's not, okay, this guy is trying to hit on me, and you know what I mean? Because
It's tough sometimes.
ultimately, we like to keep things on a professional level across the board.
Across the board, that's the way it should be. Word.
But we have a
That's
business
respect.
mentality when we talk too. It's not like, yo, I'm gonna get you this free feature if you come on over.
Yeah,
You know, it's nothing like that. We're not that, because you see that. That
Yeah,
stuff's
you
real.
do. You do
know?
see that, and that's
stuff's
more or less
real.
in the people who don't take
Yeah.
their entertainment, their business themselves seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as I see you,
And as an image,
every
man,
young
and your
man
brand,
take-
it makes
take
you look
yourself
bad.
seriously.
It makes
It's
you
Like
look bad.
everyone is a part of the team has their own little wave, their own
Yeah.
talents. You know what I'm saying? So we read that, and pretty much every little piece that we could put together to create this EMG. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. Like, it's every girl's a part of it. They do their own thing in their own ways. They got so all of
They
that
gotta be willing to
together.
work.
We're
You know what I mean?
about to stomp on the game.
This
I
is
mean,
crazy.
even the
Seriously.
sub promoters. I mean, you guys. I've seen a lot of people, even guys out there, who help promote you guys. You know what I mean? And people just showing love, period, because what you guys are doing really doesn't get done out for the people. It usually get done for like, oh, if somebody wants to do a show like that with a major headliner, they do it like way out there where nobody in certain parts of New England is really can't make it out there. So you guys are more or less bringing it back to the hometowns where people are going to show real love at. You know what I mean? Like that. So what's the plan for the future? Like what's the bigger goal? You know what I mean?
I mean, ultimately,
I mean, we can't let them know too much because, you know, we got a lot of copycatters out there. You know what I mean? Hey, a little bit.
You gotta be careful what we say.
ultimately, Echelon Media Group was created to create a platform for artists, you know, to have local and national talent to reach the masses. So, like, what we're doing now is not just shows. We'll groom artists, we'll shoot their videos, we'll get everything done. Shout out to Nick Black, shout out to DJ E Double, Jack Frost, you know, all of these people contributed to that Tory Lanez event. And mind you, that's not the only event that we have planned. There was plenty of events that we could have done, you know, but that one just fell in our lap. Matter of fact, shout out to Tony Marcano too. That's a good brother of mine, you know, like he's taking care of business as well with his Latin Roots Media, you know, so he's doing his thing. And ultimately, man, like we have a whole lot of things lined up, but for the most part, community work is what we're trying to do. We want to help these at-risk youth stay away from negative and criminal behavior. You know, we also want to help people that are poverty-stricken and provide. You know, we did something called Cuts for Kids. I'm not sure if you seen the footage of that.
I didn't get to see that, but I'm gonna check that out.
Okay, basically we rented out a barbershop and we provided haircuts for all children 16 and under. So it's like, you know, single mothers that's maybe struggling or something like that could bring their kids through. We'll style them up, cut their hair and everything, and give a little bit back. It's not just about the nightlife scene. You know what I mean? It's about the community as a whole.
That's what's up. Much respect for that, good brother. I'll tell you one thing. I was just going over this the other day with somebody on how, like, what they perceive for us colored people, black and Spanish and even white people to see, for our kids to see, is not the same as they will let their kids see in different countries and stuff like that. So kids grow up with a certain mentality of this is what I gotta be like, instead of growing up with the mentality of giving back to the community. So you guys are not just the Echelon Media Group, you guys are the role model Echelon Media Group for the younger kids coming up in different generations. Much respect to you guys for I really mean that. From the bottom of my heart, really truly mean that. But let everybody know where to contact you at for booking, shows, showcasing, all that. You know what I mean? You could just shout out your email, give your shout outs, guys, let everybody know what it is.
So you can reach us at our Gmail is echelonmedia508@gmail.com. Our Instagram is echelon-media. Underscore. It's echelon_media.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
echelon_media_group. And you can also meet on Facebook, Echelon Media Group Inc. as well.
Yes, sir. And it's an Echelon Media Group in the house, shutting it down. We about to jump into this next video. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Charged up.
Yes, sir.
Listen here, you beautiful bitch. I'm about to fuck you up with some truth. In the mind of a freak. 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 Organ donor when I climb in the sheets. Rock your body to sleep. Late for work, my B, I'm a beast. My bad. You're looking like a sex addict with a burning desire. How you gonna turn off the fire inside you when you want me inside you? In the mind of a freak. Hot tub, time machine 3. Bring it on and get it on. Tie nitty in this bitch, sing along. Jing-a-ling, ding-along. I'm a dog. Character defects, my mind in a fog. Her nails in my back while I'm trying to get off. In the mind of a freak. Chasing a nut as it falls off the tree. Predominantly, you can't handle these nuts. You don't want it with me, no. In the mind of a freak. 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 Bet you would've never thought Kama Sutra, how I do ya. Welcome to the class of the tutor who will school ya. Scuba diving with me. In the mind of a freak. Don't be lying on me if you riding on me. Wait. I mean, ride it with me, my apologies. I'm not sorry for nothing. Keep coming in the mind of a freak. Grab onto your seat. You in it for a while, 1 year. I'll be the seat. Ejection, when you pressin'. All my buttons, I'm button your dressing. Now we wrestling, Ric Flair on the beat. Woo! Nature boy, sincere as can be. She got a mind of a freak when she grinding on me. Doggy style, she say, I'm in heat. In the mind of a freak. 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 Yeah, like that. Just like that. Keep it going, baby. Just like that. Ow. Ow.
One. Hey, watch the moves now. Watch out now. I'm about to bust it down now. Let me stop. That was my bro right there, Ty Hunt, Mind of a Freak. Listen, exclusive video right now on the countdown, shutting it down, man. Doing this thing. Also holding down Brockton, Massachusetts, affiliated with Dead Eye Records. Listen, they all over doing their thing now. Let's get into some charged up news. Wait, Dan, can I get some tissue? Nah, let me stop. That video got me going. But listen, let's get into some charged up news. First of all, big confusion between Young Thug and Slim Thug. They thought it was Slim Thug's daughter driving the car. No, it was Young Thug's daughter seen driving the car with her mother in the vehicle. All right, young little girl driving the car. She's not old enough to drive. Young Thug said he will do his best, and he would talk to his baby mother about this publicity stunt that she tried to pull. It's not cool to use your child for some publicity stunts. Don't do that, at all. Now, let's get into this, because this is crazy. Big up DJ Khaled. Your album was fire. Everybody liked it. I love the tracks you had on there. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to hit the #1 charts. And on the 200 charts, hit #1 on the 200 chart and actually try to stay there for as long as you said it was. So right now, DJ Khaled seems to be a little bit salty. Pour some salt on those fries, kid. Listen, he seems to be a little bit salty with Tyler, the Creator, because Tyler, the Creator, hit that #1 spot on the 200 charts, His album, Igor, fire, check it out. And I understand DJ Khaled made the video about people listening to it, his album here, album there, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be really listened to. Big up to Tyler, the Creator, doing your thing, shining it down, hitting that spot. Now, let's get into this. Big shout out, because I know a lot of you hip-hop artists out there and people in the industry make a lot of money and you do a lot of things, but big up to my bro, Jay-Z, for being hip-hop's first billionaire. Now, Jay-Z, I know you hip-hop's first billionaire, but you can also slide your brother, ys.young Spazz, that's right, the voice of the indie artist, some of that $1 billion. And I'm not even asking for close to $1 billion. I'll settle for 100 grand right outside the court. Stop. All right, but big up to you, Jay-Z, doing your thing. Now, that's all we got for some charged up news. Big up to Dead Eye Records, LLC, for helping sponsor today's show. Now, let's remember, you catch Charge Up Top 10, Access Nashua, 7 days a week. We doing it, fluctuating hours. Also download Arts and Rhymes, catch Charge Up on there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know what it is. I'm your boy, ys.young Spazz. If you are independent artists out there, send your music in to www.chargeduptop10. And let's do this. And we out of here. And remember, if you charge down, get charged up. Hey, watch out. Oh, love.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.